that one for you. What is it now? I've got loads of them there. It's a new PlayStation thing.
VR headset.
Oh, the VR, new VR thing, is it?
The PlayStation VR2 is here. I'm very excited to unbox it. My pre-order turned up today, and it is officially release day, which is amazing. And the fact that it turned up fairly early. Ultimately, first impressions with just having the box is that it is a lot lighter than I was expecting it to be. Welcome. So this is the PlayStation VR box. Now this is just the PlayStation VR2. It's not a version with Horizon. I just wanted to get the plain one. However, I am getting Horizon, so I'm going to be doing videos about that game. I'm going to also be doing videos about Gran Turismo 7 and how it works with that. So if you want to hear more about that, make sure you subscribe. But this is the PlayStation VR2. So on the front here, we do have our picture of the headset, and you obviously got the little background of the little PlayStation icons. Again, you have it on the side here, and it says compatible hardware, PS5. And then at the back, you do have a few different bits. So it says here, so you've got cutting edge performance. Enjoy 4K HDR visuals and 110-degree field of view. And advanced graphical rendering. PlayStation VR2 Sense technology, feel real, sensations and emotions. We've got a quick setup, jump straight into the action with a simple one cable connection to your PS5 console. And then thrilling new world. Surround yourself in a new generation of genre-defining VR games. And a few more information along the bottom, which we're not that interested in, are we? Let's be honest. So let's get this thing open. So being a avid user of the Quest 2 and not being that involved with PCVR, I'm quite excited about this. This is going to be probably the best virtual reality experience that I've had personally. I'm expecting it to outperform the Quest 2 by a significant amount. However, there are obviously certain things that aren't as good. The fact that it has a wire and stuff like that. But I feel like the graphical upgrades and sort of the game upgrades is going to be enough to sort of make me not worry too much about the cable. So open up this, and inside we have another box. Oh my, I have to stand up to get this done. Alright, so we put this first box away, and now we have a second box. Inside here we have our box here, with obviously our different jargon in. We've got our little headphones that comes with it, so that's really nice to know. We've got a USB to USB-C cable out there as well. And that is the box empty. That's everything. We'll get onto the headset and the controllers in a second. I'm not going to read you all the instructions, but we'll have a little quick look through just so see what it looks like on the inside. Now we've got a USB cable. I'm assuming this is the charging cable for the controllers, which we'll get onto. You can get a dock. I've not got that yet. Start with just that, and if I feel like having to plug them in individually is a bit too annoying, then I'll obviously change that up for the charging dock. And here we have the headphones that come with the thing. These headphones, I was sort of a bit confused as to what these are going to be like. It looks like you're only really ever going to want to use these with the PlayStation VR2, which is probably a good thing. It means they're not going to get lost. However, you'll notice here, like the wire just goes into the back of the strap, so you're probably never really going to need to take it out. However, if you wanted to use these headphones for something else, obviously you're not going to be able to do that. You can't have them into your computer like that. It's just not going to work. So, annoying? Is it annoying? I don't know. It's instead of having speakers, so I guess it's probably not too bad. Let's open this thing up. Get a cable. That's lovely. Nice. It is surprisingly light, and I know that's what most people said it's going to be. Obviously, there's no battery involved, which would add considerably to the weight, but it is a very light piece of kit. It also, it's actually really nice looking, especially in person. I wasn't quite sure. It does feel, it's plastic, 100%. The sort of rubber pads on here, they feel quite nice. You've got buttons at the bottom here, so you've got sort of a microphone there. You've got what looks to be some sort of motion button, but I'm not sure yet, and then a power button. And you've got obviously the place here for your nose, so that's going to make it more immersive because it's going to block out any light coming through. That's your little headphone input there, where the headphones go. So yeah, seems all right. And we have our controllers. So I mean, it feels just like the Quest, really. You've got up here, you've got triangle and square. I'm assuming you have obviously circle and X on the other one. Got your trigger, which is adaptive, and you got a little button here, but it is just like a one-click button, as opposed to being a having a bit of a spring to it, like on the Quest. Stick this thing on. I'm not actually switched on yet. I just want to see what the weight is. So you push this button in, and then you can sort of pull it back. Is that right? And then strap that onto your head. Get nice and snug. So you don't actually have any weight on your face at all. So that's not even like touching at the moment. It's all just in the head strap, like a halo. And then you push this button in, and you can bring those closer, so you can get that sort of immersive feel. And yeah, it's very light. I mean, the heaviest part of this is actually the wire that's currently hanging off the back. That's what sort of gives it any weight at the moment, but it's very comfortable. Be interested to see how it feels after a couple of hours. So we want to sort of get this thing set up. I'm going to pop the headphones in. So you'll notice up here you have sort of a little port here, which is where this thing goes, and then a little headphone jack there. So that goes like that. So headphone jack goes in, that sort of goes in to secure the other side, I'm assuming. Yes, it does. So yeah, so there's these little things on the either side, which they're made of rubber, and you just sort of stick the headphone in there. So you can have a place to keep your headphones there, out the way. Quite like that. That's nice. Let's get this thing set up and turned on. Okay, so I'm not playing with that much space at the moment. I'm not going to be sitting here normally when I play it, but I just wanted to give you guys a good view of the TV, just in case I have any issues with recording my screen. So I guess I just stick the headset on and switch on the console. Remove your VR headset and follow the instructions on the TV screen. Okay. Update PlayStation VR2 device software to the latest version. This update will be quick. Your console won't need to restart. If the update is complete, your PlayStation VR2 will restart. If you don't have it now, PlayStation VR2 will turn off. Update now. Get ready for an immersive experience with PlayStation VR2. To get started, set up your PlayStation controllers, adjust eye tracking, and create a play area. Connect stereo headphones to your VR headset. Done. Pair your controllers one by one. It doesn't want me doing anything on the VR headset yet. Fine. One paired. Next, we do the same with this controller. Both of them are paired. When you're ready, press the function button on the VR headset to go to the next step. Oh, do we stick this on now, hopefully? Remove your VR headset and follow the instructions on the TV screen. Before use, read both the health and safety warnings in the VR headset instruction manual. Yes. Clear some space. Don't have loads of space in this room, but this is the best room for filming, so there we go. Adjust the brightness of your room. Make sure the lights are on your room. I'm just so desperate to put the thing on. Press and hold. Pull out the scope. Release the headband. Put on your VR headset. Oh look, so the instructions are now on screen inside the headset. It's just a big monitor as if I had the TV in front of me. What you can see is what I can see. Pushing the scope snug around your face. In your stereo headphones. Lovely, I can hear the music. Make sure you can see the screen clearly. Adjust the lens distance so that your eyes are positioned in the middle of the lenses. Okay. Oh, that's a much better way of doing IPT adjustment. Or your PSVR2 Sense controllers, which I can now see. And that you can see, I can see. Nice. Hold the grips, or should we put these old straps on? Yeah, so black and white, but definitely higher resolution. Not the clearest. It's not like being in real life, obviously, but it is certainly better than other things I've tried. Probably need to think how they feel. I'm not sure how they feel yet, whether they feel comfortable or not. Adjust eye tracking. Tracks movement of your eyes. During adjustment, follow the red dot. Okay, adjustment will start, so we've got to do the tracking. We've got to look at the little red dot. It's very clever. You could do like all sorts of games just with this. Alright, that's cool. I like that. Set your play area. Start scanning. You can see all the mess around me. That is very cool. I like how it does that. I'm going to play seated for now because I will definitely run into obstacles, but I'm all set apparently. Quick tip to get you started. Time to experience next generation of virtual reality of PSVR2. Use the following tips to learn about handy features and where to download VR games. Adjust VR settings at any time. You can change settings at any time within the card within the control center. See your surroundings. So I guess one thing you can do is that you can just play games on your PlayStation. So you can just play any game. So guys, I have played a couple of games on there: Gran Turismo 7 and Horizon Call of the Mountain. And I am massively impressed with this. I'm not going to go into it in this video just because it will just go on too long. So I'm going to do a separate video about me trying out those games. So if you want to see that, click one of the links if the video is up. If not, subscribe, and I'm going to be doing a bunch more content on the PSVR2. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Whoop!